Hello, welcome to my 9 to 5. In light of me losing all the footage, I think today I chose to only record dinner, or I lost all of the other footage and all I have is dinner. So, welcome to my dinner, where apparently the only thing I did was leave a camera there. Okay, I know for a fact that today dinner is margarita beef, I guess. I don't know what they're called. But I am getting, first of all, putting the camera in a better spot, chopping up some cilantro. I wash it, of course. And I'm going to stick all of that in a bag. Once it's chopped, see, chopping. Um, with salt, lime, and tequila. Now, of course, the tequila, the liquor does cook off. It burns off. Just like, well, it's alcohol. So it burns off, it evaporates, it does all that thing. So I'm not feeding my kids liquor. It's just a flavor thing. And thankfully, Cuervo doesn't leave much of that nasty Cuervo taste, or tequila taste for that matter. If you get some Don, yeah, you get a nice, I don't even know how to describe it, just some nice earthy tequila flavor. But I digress. You cut some onions, you toss them in there, you get the salt, and you get garlic powder and the cilantro. You toss it all in there. And by this point, I already have my watch going with an hour timer. So you have an hour going. And you toss the meat in there. You get the lemon and lime. Now, this is the 14 ounces. So I have, I think, a lime and a half and a lemon. Okay. So, I mean, there's lemon. Oh, and that lemon there, I used it for the other, yesterday, the thing I was cleaning, I had used that, the zest. So that lemon is de-zested. And so I just used it for this. And then here is 4 ounces of Cuervo. I toss it all in there. I shake it, shake it, shake it. Make sure it's all nice. And then you I should have showed you, but when I put the rest of the meat in there, you can see it changing color like immediately. So the power of lemon and lime is a strong one. Um, you put the rest of the meat in there. You put the rest of the cilantro in there. More garlic, more salt, more lemon, more lime. So I think it's just one of each. See, more salt. And you shaky, shaky, shaky. And you let it sit in the fridge for the remainder of the hour. So after my alarm went off, um, you can see right there what I was watching. Blue Exorcist, anyone? Anyways, I started making my rice. So no, the meat is not cooking yet, but I started making my rice, Mexican rice. Make 2 cups of rice. That's usually what my family eats, and there's tons left over for the next day. Um, so yeah, the meat's still marinating. Now, the longer you could let the meat, you can do this with chicken too, but the longer you let the meat marinate, the better. If you only have an hour because you've got to do this all day, welcome to the club, but it works in an hour. Um, yeah, again, with the rice, you fry it, You add the seasoned salt, garlic, onion, and a little bit of regular salt. Regular salt just hits different from the flavored salt. So a little bit of regular salt with that chicken bouillon. You're good. You're good. You're good. Oh, I was hoping a car come out of the driveway. Forgot this thing was on. Anyways, you need flavor, but not too much. Um, did you see the steam coming out of that rice there? Yeah. Always taste your food, unless it's raw chicken, pork, and fish. Then figure it out. Okay. Now I think that, that I'm going to start cooking the meat. So I'm gonna push the rice back so it could slow cook, and you can see the meat. Um, so yeah, I like to start the pan off on medium high, and I immediately add the meat in because it gets hot really fast. And as soon as I hear it starting to sizzle, I turn it down, and because I want to slow cook this, really, really, really slow. That way the flavors don't burn. The meat stays super tender, and of course I'm gonna do it for a long time, about 20 minutes plus ish. Um, this is that shaved beef from Kroger, so it doesn't need to be burnt to hell. It'll get cooked. Did time pass, or am I just setting? Okay, now time passed. Okay, the rice needs a little bit of mixing because for some reason I'm having trouble with the rice. It's fine. Okay, just mix it around, make sure the water is everywhere, and I turn it super low. I add the comal so I can make some tortillas, and then here I'm shredding the beef. Like it's already shaved, but it's just it kind of sticks together, so you gotta shred it up, mix it around, make sure everything touches the hot pan, so that way you know it's thoroughly cooked without burning it. To get that yumminess. Can't really see it. The colors are bad. I should have turned on the light, but oh, it's so good. It looks red still, right? It's not. Trust me. Now the rice is still cooking, and so is the meat. That's why I mix it around. It, like I said, it was about 20, over 15 minutes. And everything is still cooking here while I'm trying to heat up these tortillas. I'm not a big fan of burning my tortillas. I like them still soft, but a bit crunchy. It, I have my own way of doing it. It's, you know, not too wet in the middle. So you've got to heat them up on one side, and then you got to make that side touch, and then crunch out the outside. It's a process. So it takes a little bit for me to, get a set into that little holdy bag. But yeah, I've got about a minute left. There's the meat being plated, and then there'll be rice, and then you'll see my plate nice and steamy and yummy there. So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.